Hello everyone, I'm Miss Thomas, and today we are gonna solve the free code game for and development libraries on the case 2 of the React and Redux courses. And today we are trying to finish creating the display messages component. In the render component, we need to render the input element, the button element, and the unordered list element. Let's try to copy this and paste this on the Visual Studio Code. Let's head back to the Visual Studio Code. Okay, render an input. We're trying to render the input element. We are using the embed abbreviation, so we are trying to press the tab button. Input type text, and then don't forget to self-closing tag. Then let's add the button, and then try to press tab again. Let's name the button. Let's make it side by side and make it spacey. The button, the button and the unordered list. Handle change method. Trigger handle change method. Trigger the handle change method. We are placing the handle change function or the method below the constructor code block. Okay, let's change it. Handle change. Handle change method, and so the input element should render the value of input. There is the component state. The button image should trigger a submit message method. Submit message. We are placing the methods in the class. Render the value is component state. Handle change method should update the input with what user is typing. Handle change. We are passing the onChange property as a listener with the tab, and then using this because we are on the own function inside the class. We are passing the handle change method, handle change without the parentheses. And on this onChange, it's always passing the event, so we insert the event, and then let's try to update the input. So we are using the this set state with the open parentheses. We are passing none object. Try to press enter and change the state with the input object input, and passing the event target value, which is the value of the current type input. And for the submit message, we are concatenate the current message stored in input using this set state with the open parenthesis and open curly braces for modifying the object inside this component with the current messages object. And we are trying to spread the messages, this state messages, and we are using this state input. We are spreading the array of the current messages, and then we are adding the input as the new one in the end of the array of the messages array. Okay, let's render this another list. We are using the curly braces to map over the array of messages this state messages state messages map with the open parenthesis and map the current array of message or every component of each element of the messages inside the messages array, and the return screen as a list element. We're using the implicitly returning the list element. We're passing in with the curly braces with the message. Okay, let's save this. Map message cd create app my app with the tab to make it autocomplete, and let's try to npm space start. Let's see if it works. Type in the new message uncalled property and send state reading state. Let's see. Make it spacey again. Looks like we forgot something about the function binding with the class component that instance the React component. We should be using the we need to bind this handle chains with this handle chains, and then this equal this handle chains. Bind the function with the parameter of this, and then we are doing the same thing with the submit message using this and submit message with the tab and equal this dot submit message. Bind this function, and let's try to see if it's work. Let's head back to the browser. Submit. Looks like we are not submit anything because we are not triggering a button listener. So add a listener with the on click function, and then we need to state this on function with the submit message by using this dot submit message without using open parentheses because we are using this and the on function. Let's save it. Let's see if it's work. Test and submit. Looks like it works. Test 1 2 3. Submit. 1 2 3. Test. Submit. Okay, looks like it works. Let's copy this code, copy this entire class code block. Let's head back to the free code cam and paste this. And then let's try to run. Okay, still an error. Input element, so render the value input in local state. And looks like we forgot something about the input element, so render the value of input in local state, which means in this component, in this input tag, we need to add some beside the onChains. We need the value property with the current value, this state input. And then for the last one, the submit message method, so clear the current input. We need to save state after the messages has been saved, the input has been saved in the messages array. Let's try to put an input object and then set it to empty. It looks like we forgot to put a comma. Okay, because it's an object, and let's set this input to the empty because it needs to clear the current input. Okay, let's save it and let's see if it works. Test, submit. Okay, let's head back to the FreeCodeCam and paste the code again. Let's run this. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.